Hey yo, Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Hashem Yahshua, Hashem Rakakadash. Double ones to the apostles, others, a great millstone. Just got a quick, you know, quick vid. Just I saw this article, I was just like, you know what? It's interesting, mainly just because it's Bill Gates. That's the one that's this invested, man. I'll read it. It's on the Sun. It says, "Lovesick. Bill Gates donates £3 million to create mosquitoes that kill each other during sex. This is an army of romping male mosquitoes that kill off their female counterparts have received significant funding from Microsoft billionaire chairman." And it says Microsoft founder Bill Gates is pouring £3 million into a project to create killer mosquitoes that destroy each other through sex. It's a bold bid to curb malaria, a deadly disease typically transmitted through the bite of infected mosquitoes. And the thing is like, why I find this interesting is because Bill Gates, he's the one of the guys that was talking about, basically talking about the population needs to get brought down. Like, he was basically talking about eugenics, man, more or less. And that goes into the Georgia Guidestones, man, because on the Georgia Guidestones you basically had the what's it called, man? Like that big part of that was about what it says maintaining the population at 500 million in accordance with nature. So this is how Esau, this so-called white man, basically the devil, is trying to swing this like, oh yeah, this is a good thing, yeah, bringing down malaria. But really the thing is this guy is the guy, he said when he was doing a talk, he said, like, how are we going to bring down the population? He mentioned, vaccines are one way, but then we still need to bring down a certain amount of percents. So the way I'm looking at it is like what this guy is investing in, that's going to be basically one of the angles he's trying to use to bring destruction, man, mainly upon the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, because those are like the main one, the guys that these so-called Jews, man, these banking elites, these top families amongst the so-called Jews, that's the main guys that are looking to mess up, man, mess up Jake. And it says so yeah, even though it says, oh, it's gonna infect it could be like with how they do in movies, where it's like, okay, we try to eliminate this, but then we created something worse. And that's Esau's done looking to have justifications just like that, man. It says tech mogul Gates will use funds from his own charity organization, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, to eradicate malaria within a generation. The plan is to create genetically modified male mosquitoes that mate with their female counterparts in the wild. Only female mosquitoes bite, so Gates' army of gene-engineered male mosquitoes will be safe to humans. What's important is that these male mosquitoes contain a self-limited gene that gets passed on to female mates. So basically Esau's messing with things that really beyond his understanding, because the thing is if you're gonna try and eradicate the mosquitoes, bro, you don't understand the Lord's purpose. The mosquito wasn't made by accident. It was purposed for an express. It's a tool, it's a cog in the machine of what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua had created by Yahweh Shai, man, and the angels. So if you're, for this so-called white saying, okay, we're going to eradicate this, bruv, how well does that work out, man? If you got, it's like with certain seas, if you introduce like a fish from a completely different habitat into a new habitat, it could just completely fuck up the whole like cycle within that, man. Mess up everything. One thing could outbreed and then kill off everything else in the sea, man. This so-called white man don't know what he's doing. He's out of his mind, man. But this is what everyone's looking up to. Like, he's some ultimate god. This guy is basically, he's going off, man. The Lord's gonna put him in check, man. Let me check this. Let me go. Psalms 64:2. It says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." And it's a secret counsel because it says, okay, they're going out there saying like, okay, we're trying to basically, cure malaria. But really, in secret, they've purposed it for a different use, man. And it says the insurrection of workers of iniquity. That's because the so-called white man's a worker of iniquity, man. When he's out there, what he's labouring for is that new world order. He ain't labouring for, okay, save the world. This guy, if he really wanted to, he could easily, make life a lot easier for hella people. But this, obviously, he ain't about that for shit. And it says, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Them bitter words, man, which is like what? These words are smoother than butter, yet were they drawn swords. So he's saying, oh, we're going to cure this. But really what this so-called white man's about is bringing death and destruction. And it says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. So that's who they're aiming for, the perfect, the Israelites, man, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Chiefly the elect. But really they're looking to wipe out the whole... all of Jake, but you know the Lord ain't gonna have that happen. But it says suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. So these guys ain't fearing. Esau's basically putting his plans forward with no fear. He's thinking he's gonna succeed. He's thinking the Lord's with him. But hey man, the Lord's gonna shut all that down, man, and he's gonna discover, hey, it's gonna be a surprise, man. It says he that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh, man, when the calamity comes upon them, man. So that means that, hey man, whatever Esau's trying to do, it's lame, man. You know. The Lord's basically already got it set up, so that ain't even gonna come to pass. But yeah, you know, I'll leave it there, man. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah.